Hey guys, it's Sunday. When you pop on, say hi. Let me know where you are popping in from. And we will get started soon. I just want to share this to my VIP group if the thing comes up. Hasn't come up yet. How's everybody doing today? It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Who's going to be watching the game tonight? All right. I don't know why the notification didn't come on yet. Hi, April. We're going to get started in just a second. I just need for the notification to come on, but it's not. All right, I think I can do it this way. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Jill. Hi, Kim. All right, we're going to get started in 1 second. We're doing fresh herbs tonight, which is our size E transfer, which is one of the biggest transfers, or the biggest transfer that we have. This is also, it was in our current catalog, and it's, well, not our current anymore. Our current catalog is the new catalog. So it is in that one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so welcome guys. I am Cheryl McCartney, independent designer with Chalk Couture. Okay, Jill, hopefully you can see me fine. Thank you for sprinkling, Amy, or Tammy. Hi, Jody. Okay, so what we're gonna do, so I need one more stir stick over here. We're doing fresh herbs tonight, or today I should say, it's not the evening yet. And I have to add a little bit of water to I'm just getting the almond paste ready. And I'll show you guys what the transfer looks like in 1 second. All right. So here it is. This is our size E transfer. It's our biggest one that we have. So that's 18 by 24, I believe. Yeah. All right, so let me just take it out of the plastic and we can get started. Thank you, Jill, for sprinkling, and also Jody. Okay, so guys, how is everybody doing? Hopefully everybody had a great weekend so far, even though it's almost over. Let me put you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure you guys can see as much as possible. So let me see if I can move this over. I'm going to be working down here mostly, so that's not going to affect the picture of me is not going to affect it. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're going to cut along these cut lines. So if I hold it up close, you can see those cut lines. And you want to do that. Sometimes the big size E-transfers are big. I mean, they are big. They are big, but you can use them just the way they're laid out. And sometimes you have to cut them like this. So this is what we're doing. We're just cutting them on the cut lines, and we're going to do some herbs tonight. This is going to be in my kitchen. It's taking the place of the sugar cookie transfer that I had up there for Christmas. And I'm like, okay, I got to do this because my wall is bare. So let's do something on a live and put something up there. So when you pop on, sprinkle, say hi, let me know where you're from. If you're new, let me know that as well so I can kind of have a feel for who's new on here and who might have questions about the products, because I know a lot of you catching me are regulars and have seen me already and know about the products. And if we get up to 50 viewers, we're at 31 right now, I will put in 10 people for Happy Mail. And then if we get up to 100, then I'll put in 50 more. All right, so I don't think I'm using thyme or basil, so we can just put those aside. I am using sage. And also let me know if you have any questions. Just put them in the comments and I will be happy to answer you. If for some reason I don't answer you on the live, it's probably because I did not see your comment. So what I'll do, what I always do is I go back and I look and make sure that I answered everybody. But also if you'd like any information on the products or the opportunity to become a designer, just go ahead and message me. That's actually the easiest way and the quickest way to get you know, an answer from me is to just message me, Facebook message me. And I usually respond within an hour unless I'm sleeping. So. Okay, so did everybody see our new Chalk Couture transfer for February? It's the cutest thing. I wish I had a picture. If I had thought about it, I would have printed out a picture. It's so cute. It's the word home and it has a wreath. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so we're gonna use lavender, dill, sage, and mint. I wanted to get the ones and fresh herbs also that were kind of the same height, except for the one in the middle, and that's perfect. Okay. All right, so if you are not familiar with our transfers, they are adhesive back silkscreen transfers, and they're reusable. So if you want to do this project, you can, and then you can do another project with them. Also, our paste is semi-permanent, which means that you can put it on your board, and then when you want to redesign on it, you just take it off with some paper towel, water, or a board eraser, and it comes right off, and then it leaves it so you can redesign again on it. Okay, so let me just put these aside. Those are the ones that are going to be, we don't need these either. Fresh herbs is going to go right here. Okay, because I will show you guys in the end. I have a wreath. Well, let me get the wreath now, just so I make sure I'm putting it in the right spot. Okay, so this wreath is going to go right here like that. So if I put it right there, that'll be perfect. Let me make sure. Lavender is going to go here. Actually, the wreath has to go up a little bit higher. And then lavender will sit right there. Okay, that's perfect. So we want fresh herbs to go right there. Okay, now let's get this out of here. Okay, and of course I got a little bit of this, this wreath is like a vine type of thing, and I got some on my chalkboard. Jody, I know, I love it. It's perfect. And you know what? I don't have anything. I love St. Patty's Day to like celebrate and everything, but I was really hoping it wasn't a St. Patrick's Day because, you know, we have some St. Patrick's Day already, and I feel like we have enough, but I just love it. I had some people sign up yesterday too from my Chalk Couture, just based on loving that transfer, the new February transfer, and they also love this month, so they picked up this month while they were at it. All right, so let me make sure. I need to stand up and just make sure that this is, I'm gonna have to put my head in there for a minute, guys, sorry. I need to make sure it's lined up. This is the only way I can do it. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm using almond for everything. I'm gonna use it for the wording and this part up here. That's what the almond is gonna be for. I didn't wanna use white because the wreath has like a yellowish cream color or flower in it. So I thought that this would look good. Yes, Tammy, you did join yesterday. Welcome, welcome. All right, so just a little bit of paste right over the silkscreen area. Put any excess right back into your jar. And let's see. Okay, and then we lift it up. And that transfer's done, so we can put that over to the side so I can wash it. And I like to use Clorox wet wipes while I'm doing this. Like you can see over here, I got a little bit right there and right there. So that just kind of went over my transfer a little bit. So that's no big deal. All right, now let me see if I can get this up. Now you guys are gonna have to look down here. That's where we're gonna be. Right, Janelle? Me too. I'm so happy about that. Okay, now we are going to put the fresh herbs on. And we're going to do lavender in the middle. And both of these on the side. Do I have enough room? I think I will once I actually put them on. Because I won't have to account for the actual transfer space, you know, this extra space on the outer. So I think I'm good. Let me start in the middle. Actually, yeah, let me start in the middle. That makes sense. All right, so I am going to use green for this part right here, which is the actual herb part. And then we're going to use pink, purple, and then gray. Like I'm gonna try and do like a three colored kind of like lavender flower there. Or maybe I should just use the pink and the purple. Okay, so just getting it started here. You pull the back off. You will know what side the back is because you can see that that's the shiny part. The back is matte. So the shiny part is what you put your transfer back on. All right. Now let's fuzz this because it's the first time I'm using it. And then we just put it on our board. And I just want to make sure this is definitely in the center. That looks pretty good. Thanks, Janelle. Okay, so Tammy, the difference between ink and paste is semi-permanent, so if we do it on this chalkboard, it'll come off. But even if you did ink on this chalkboard, that would come off too. However, if you're doing like a t-shirt, if you wanted to do a t-shirt with a saying on it, use one of our transfers, you would use ink for that, because once you heat set the ink and then let it dry, then heat set it, you can wash it and it won't come off. So it's perfect for making t-shirts and stuff. Thank you, Anne. All right, so let me just grab a little bit of this green. I just want to go over the areas that are green. And I'm probably going to do the paste and peel on this because I want to take a little bit of time to do the flowers. And I don't want to have to rush that. So that's a good question. Who here has used the ink? And if you have, do you prefer the chalk or the ink? I'm more partial to the chalk. But when I want to do a t-shirt, obviously, then the ink is a must. All right, so paste and peel is just when you paste it, and then you peel it up. And let me just make sure it's dry before I put it back down. Okay, so that's good. So we're just going to lay it back down. We did dry the underneath, so laying it back down is going to be fine. Now we're going to take the almonds. Hi, Susan from Sturgeon Falls. And we're just going to do the word lavender. All right. And again, pick it up and let's get that hair dryer again so we can put it back down. All right, now we're on to the flowers. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, let me see if I can get 2 of my multi-tools. These are really good for doing like small areas. And I just wanna make sure that those flower areas are back down pretty well. Make sure there's no air bubbles in them. Just from lifting it up, I wanna make sure. So let me just go over it again with my squeegee. Okay, so let's, let me check this piece to make sure it's good. Okay, that's good. That's good too. Okay, so let's do the pink at the top because it's lighter. And, which basically I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna try and do this quickly kind of, because I want to take my finger and blend once I get the purple on there. So, let's see. All right, so let's, what I mean by that is just going like that, kind of merging the 2 colors to give it a soft, like natural kind of look, like the actual piece of flower grew that way. All right, so there we go. There's our lavender. Oh my God, look how cute that came out. It really looks like lavender. What do you guys think? I think lavender is like such a pretty flower. Let me dry this. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do for the colors. So let me actually, really quick, just close these up. And I just got purple in my pink, but that's fine. So the colors I'm using, this is Orchid. This color no longer exists actually. And then this is Marvelous. So thank you, Janelle. I love it too. It came out really nice. I'm like, I have to do a whole bunch of lavender, I think, in it like in a row. That would be pretty. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, so I'm not going to use the gray like I thought I was. So we can put that away too. All right. Sometimes when your chalk paste, when you put it away the time before, it can leave little pieces of, when you open it back up, little pieces of dried paste can fall off. And I should have been more aware of that and not opened it right on top of my project, because it's not a big deal. You just wipe it off. But when you're doing a live, you don't need that extra hassle. Visit Lavender Fields. Okay, where is that? Cheryl, where is that? So if you pop on, go ahead and share the video. And I want to get one more piece of Clorox wipe because I just want to make sure this is really clean. And then we'll dry it again. Thank you, Susan. So yeah, when you pop on, go ahead and sprinkle the video, which just means to share it. And somebody who doesn't know about Chalk Couture yet you might make their day by sharing it, and they'll be like, oh my God, this is so cool. Just kind of like when you saw it for the first time. So I saw a designer do that technique with a feather transfer. It popped up yep. So that blend is so fun to do. All right, now we can do the other herbs. Let me just make sure this is dry first. Cheryl, oh, that's in Oregon, the lavender field. Okay, so we have two good friends who are out there. Maybe we should go there when we visit them. It's right here, and it says fresh herbs. This is our fresh herbs transfer. You can't see it because I'm working on the bottom now, but see? So that's what it says. All right, let's get that fuzz cloth out again. And you know what? I'll do two at a time. And I'll just put this one over here ready to use. All right, so okay, I guess it really doesn't matter. Now, I like to do the center first, and then if there's going to be something else, then I'll go to this spot on each side, and then it'll tell me exactly how much space I have in between this one and this one, so I can spread it out more. Like if I did this one too close, then maybe there would be too much space in between this one if I didn't do it that way. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Anne. Ooh, I've got to check that out, Cheryl. All right. So these are just going to be the green, and then the dill. You know, the name of the herb is going to be in the cream, or the fawn. I'm sorry, the almond. The fawn was our previous color. Okay. So let me make sure these are ready to go. All right, let's do the green. And then we're going to quickly do the word dill, and then we're going to lift it up. When you don't have that much to do and you can work kind of quickly, you do not have to worry about the paste and pull method. Okay, so there's our dill. And let's try that. You always have to make sure, you know what, I can do this one over here, and then we don't have to worry about, we can let that dry naturally. Which side of the cloth do you fuzz with, and what's the other side for then? I actually use both sides to fuzz. So this is the side they recommend, which is the side with the tag. But sometimes I feel like I get too much fuzz left on my transfer when I do that. So then a lot of times I will do this side. But this side is also good for wiping your board down after, like when you wash it. It's nice and soft. Cheryl, you can order right from my website. I will send it to you after I get off this live. I will put it in the comments, right? I'll answer you right on this live. And we have a new catalog coming out tomorrow, so that's really exciting. And if you are in my VIP group, I am taking a list of items that you want me to order tomorrow for you. Because I'm going to be placing my order ASAP. And so now that we have that extra shipping hub in Georgia, I am hoping that I get the my new catalog order quicker than I usually do. Because usually it takes like 2.5 weeks before I get it, but now it should be quicker. Okay, so that was parsley. Okay, so now we'll go back over here. Let's see, I've got this one. We'll do mint over here. All right, I just fuzzed it over here, so I'm just kind of off camera. You've seen me do that before. So now, see what I mean? Like I have this one here. I know exactly where I can put this one, so it's right in the center. Like if I had done this one over here too far, then there would have been more space between these two. I mean, it's pretty common sense, but I just figure I'd tell you anyway what my thinking is. All right, now let's get that green again. This is mint. Oh my God, I am so excited about this catalog. So like I was saying, if you want to get in on my first order, just message me tonight what you want. I will invoice you tomorrow after I order them. And we just gotta wait for them to show up. And let's do this one now. I wanna make sure that this one is dry. Okay, so we have one more to put down. Let me actually... I just saw some like streaking marks, so I want to make sure I get them all up. All right, that's good. And I will post a picture of this in this post. That's absolutely fine, Cheryl. In between now and then, just enjoy the videos and ask me any questions about the products, how they can be used. And by the time you are going to order, you will be a pro. You'll have all the knowledge and just need the products. Okay, let me just see. Okay, there's the green, and now we're going to do the... Can I add the... I'm not sure what you're saying, Anne. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just close this up, and I will get my wreath so I can put you back on the forward-facing camera, and you guys can see this. And then, like I said, I will post this picture. I'm going to hang it up on my wall in my kitchen, and then I will post it so you guys can see it while it's hanging up in all its glory. But for right now, let me just grab this wreath. And I can get you to the forward facing. Okay, so there we go. Now let me put this on, and then I will show you guys what this looks like. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, are you saying you want to add the fresh herbs to your order? This transfer of fresh herbs is the transfer of the day. So if anybody's interested in picking it up, just let me know. And I will, actually, I need to turn this over. These larger boards are a little bit more harder to work with. So I think I actually have to go over here off camera and do it. I will kind of try and be back as soon as I can. Well, you guys can still kind of see me. It just was not working out the way I was doing it. Okay. My God, I can't wait to show you guys this. Okay, let's see. I get this centered. And all I'm doing is hanging it with a piece of tape on the back. And it'll stay fine until I want to put something else on.